Today we're going to talk about commission. Commission is a percentage of the money taken from sales. A salesman, someone selling something, to incentivize them to sell more and produce more for the company will give them a percentage of what they sell. We always use, or typically use, our commission rate as a percentage, but when we do our operations, we have to convert that percentage to a decimal. To convert your percentage to a decimal, you have to divide it by 100. That's when we move that decimal 2 places to the left. If they work straight commission, that means that they have no other income besides the commission. Sometimes they might get a base salary or base income. They might give them $5 an hour just to come, plus commission. That's not straight commission. Straight commission is whenever they get no money for being there except when they sell. So if they sell nothing, they make nothing. If they sell a lot, they make a lot. That's why this is an incentive for salesmen. A graduated commission depends on how much they sell in total. The more you sell, typically the more you earn. For example, if you only sell $1,000 of stuff, you might get 5% of it. But if you sell $10,000 of stuff, you might get 10% of your sales. Here is the formula we need to know. My total commissions earned, that's what I earned, is my commission rate. And remember, this must be in a decimal. And if we have something that's like 7%, we move that over. We have to make that 0.07. That's what we want here. We cannot leave it 8%, or we cannot multiply it by 7. That would be wrong. Have to convert it to our decimal. And S is my total sales. Let's work this first example on the page. So we have Max. Max works in a clothing store. He earns a commission of 3%. Let's go ahead and really quickly convert this. 3% as a decimal would be 0.03 on the sales he makes. Find his commission for selling $7,445 worth of clothes. So C, that's my commission earned. We don't know that yet. R, that is my commission rate. My commission rate as a decimal, 0.03. And then S is my sales, my total sales. He sold a total of $7,445. Let's show our work. My total sales is equal to R times S. R, my commission rate, 0.03 times my total sales, 7,445, and that's going to equal our C. Let's pull our trusty calculator out. We're going to have 0.003 times 7,445, and we get 223.35. So he's going to make a total of $223.35 commission for selling $7,445 worth of goods. Let's work another example. I am going to list out my C, my R, and my S. Tom is paid a commission of 1.5% for sales up to $15,000, and a commission of 2% for sales over $15,000. Find his commission on the following sales. We make $225. But then the next $12,000, which is less, we made $250, which is more than we made up here, because we're getting paid the higher rate. And the last thing we do is add those up. So 251 plus $225. My total compensation, $476.68. We're now going to finish this second page of commissions. Just this page right here. We're going to, let me just make sure all of these are straight commission with this 1 percentage. Y'all should be able to do this one. Number 2, let's look at, see what we can figure out. This one's a little bit different. We're finding the commission rate. Stockbroker, last month she earned $1,379 for selling $30,000 worth of stock. Find her commission. Let's fill things in and see what happens. She earned, that's my commission. We don't know her rate, but she sold $30,645. Let's plug into our formula. My formula we're using was C equals R times S. We know C. We don't know R, but we do know how much we sold. To find R, we're just going to divide these two. The opposite of multiplying by 30,000 is dividing by 30,000. We have 1379.03 divided by 30,645. My commission rate is R is equal to 0.045. My commission, though, is usually written as a percentage. That's going to be 4.5%. That's what we're looking for. Number 3, 5% on the first $8,000 and 8% on anything over $8,000. How much does he earn during a month if he sells $18,000? This is going to be my first, and then I want you to draw a second one here to calculate my overtime part. 5% on the first 8,000. So first we have 0.05 first 8,000 because we're selling 18,000. And then the next one we're making 8% on. And how much more do we sell? We have 18,210, and minus that first 8,000, we have $10,210. $10,210 at this new rate. My first commission, we're going to have 0.05 times 8,000. We make $400 on this part, and then we have 10,210 times my larger commission, because that's what's over 8,000, 0.08, and that is 816.8. And the last thing we have to do is add those up. By the way, that's 80 cents plus 400. That is how much they make. Now this fourth example is whenever you have a commission and an hourly wage. So they earn $9.40 an hour. Let's figure this out. $9.40 an hour at 40 hours. So that's one. We know how to calculate that. 940 times my 40 hours. Plug that in the calculator. 9.4 times 40. $376. So he makes $376 just from my hourly pay. Then we need to calculate my commission. His total sales were 2,800. He gets a 4% commission. Multiply those together. 2,800 times 0.04. $112. You see how the hourly pay and commission pay is similar? You're basically multiplying your hour, and for the hourly pay, you're multiplying the hours times your rate that you make per hour. Commissions, you're multiplying your sales times your commission rate. And last thing you do is add those up. So 112 plus 376. $488. So this whole week they made $488. What I would like for you to do at this point is do 10, 11, and 12. You are calculating their commission. Oh, let me make sure. Okay, salary is like actually don't do that. We're calling it a day there.